Hello, and welcome everyone to Jurassic Park, the first amusement park of its kind in all of history, fueled and backed by some of the most genius scientists and most brilliant minds from all over the world. Show of hands, who is here for the very first time ever? Oh, there's a lot of you. Well, we have got some amazing surprises in store for you. Whatever your expectations are, Jurassic Park is assuredly going to blow them out of the water. Now, for those of you who have scheduled the facility tour for 11 o'clock, I will be your guide today, and you will be following me throughout your tours here. For those of you who may not be scheduled for the facility tour at 11, please check your itinerary and make note accordingly. If you should have any questions, please just seek out anyone in a uniform shirt and they will guide you on your way. Alright, so if your facility tour begins at 11, you are in Group A, and I will be your guide today. My name is Aurora. I have been working here for 5 years now. I am a paleontologist and graduated from Berkeley in 2009, if we have any Californians in here. I am sure many of you are very familiar with the term paleontologist, and for those of you who aren't as familiar, you may think it has to do with studying fossils. And you would be correct, but it's also about what fossils are able to tell us about ecologies of the past, about evolution, and even about our place as humans in the world. Paleontology incorporates knowledge from biology, geology, ecology, anthropology, archaeology, and even computer science to understand the processes that have led to the origination and eventual destruction of different types of organisms since life arose. All of the exhibits that you see here today were overviewed and put together mostly by teams of paleontologists. In fact, without paleontology, Jurassic Park simply wouldn't exist because there wouldn't have been a field of study to be dedicated and passionate about the creatures of the past, particularly dinosaurs. So I love my job and I love working here at Jurassic Park. So if you have questions about anything at all, I would love to answer them. And if I can't, then I would love to discover the answer with you. Do we have any questions before we begin? No? Just excitement? That's perfectly fine. Now, if you would all follow me this way, please. Now, if everyone would file into this room and take a seat, please sit back and relax and enjoy the show. Now we will be moving, so your safety bars will be coming down shortly. Please keep your hands to yourself and be respectful of everyone's personal space. We won't be moving very fast, but we do ask that you try not to get up during the ride, and that is for your own safety as well as the safety of others around you. Please silence your electronic devices and turn off your cameras. Photographs and recordings of this part of the tour is not allowed, so please pocket all of your appropriate devices. Should you need anything, please raise your hand and I will attend to you. There are headphones in the seat directly in front of you. Please take them out now and place them over your head. This will allow you to hear the audio clearly. Let's begin. Hello, Aurora. Oh, hello, Aurora. How are you doing today? Well, fine, I guess, but how did I get here? Well, let me show you. First, I'll need a drop of blood. Your blood. Right. Oh, Aurora, that hurt. Relax, Aurora. It's all part of the miracle of cloning. Hello, Aurora. Oh, hello, Aurora. Hello. Hello. Good afternoon. Hello. Oh, Miss DNA, where did you come from? From your blood. Just one drop of your blood contains billions of strands of DNA, the building blocks of life. A DNA strand, like me, is a blueprint for building a living thing. And sometimes animals that went extinct millions of years ago, like dinosaurs, left their blueprints behind for us to find. We just had to know where to look. 100 million years ago, there were mosquitoes, just like today. And just like today, they fed on the blood of animals, even dinosaurs. Sometimes, after biting a dinosaur, mosquitoes would land on the branch of a tree and get stuck in the sap. After a long time, the tree sap would get hard and become fossilized, just like a dinosaur bone, preserving the mosquito inside. The fossilized tree sap, which we call amber, waited for millions of years with the mosquito inside until Jurassic Park scientists came along. Using sophisticated techniques, they extracted the preserved blood from the mosquito, and bingo! Dino DNA. A full DNA strand contains 3 billion genetic codes. If we looked at screens like this one second for 8 hours a day, it'd take 2 years to look at the entire DNA strand. It's that long. Since it's so old, it's full of holes. Now that's where our genetics take over. Thinking machines, supercomputers, and gene sequencers break down the strand in minutes, and virtual reality displays show our geneticists the gaps in the DNA sequence. We use the complete DNA of a frog to fill in the holes and complete the code. And now we can make a baby dinosaur. And what you're looking at now are the unhatched eggs of multiple species of dinosaur. We control how many dinosaurs are on the island at any given time by monitoring how many dinosaurs we incubate here. Our dinosaurs do not mate or reproduce traditionally, as we engineer them all to be female. And that concludes our facility tour. If everyone, please, would follow me in an orderly fashion, I will be leading you through the museum portion of our tour. Here you will encounter all types of fossils, from the levels of prehistoric plants to the great bone structures of the Tyrannosaurus rex, as you can see on your left. The T-Rex is one of the most well-known, beloved carnivores of study when it comes to the dinosaurs. They were huge, ferocious carnivores that roamed the earth around 66 million years ago. In fact, the word Tyrannosaurus comes from the Greek words meaning tyrant lizard, while the word rex comes from the Latin word king. And the titles were not undeserved. The T-Rex could grow up to 42 feet in length and weigh up to 7 tons. One of the largest teeth of any carnivores, of any dinosaur ever found as of yet, belonged to a T-Rex and was about 12 inches in length. The average estimate of how fast the T-Rex could run is 25 miles per hour. However, we are discovering that it may be faster than that, and some of our scientists believe that the dinosaur could possibly reach speeds up to 43 miles per hour if given the chance. Questions? That is actually a very good question. It's been debated whether the T-Rex was truly a hunter or a scavenger. T-Rex has 2 very powerful arms with 2 clawed fingers. However, these arms are very short, so short it makes it virtually impossible for them to grip prey, suggesting that it may have indeed been a scavenger. However, the T-Rex has many other features, such as forward-pointing eyes, which granted it a greater depth perception, which is recognized as a beneficial characteristic for hunting prey. Here at Jurassic Park, we have scientists dedicated to the study and the behaviorisms of the T-Rex, and we have learned that it is true the T-Rex did scavenge, but it harbors a more predatory instinct than anything else. Carrying on, to your right, there are fossilized bones of another very popular dinosaur, the velociraptor. Velociraptors were the largest raptors to ever walk the earth around 125 million years ago, measuring in 25 feet head to tail, weighing about 1,000 to 2,000 pounds. A distinguishing feature of these magnificent creatures are their large, curved claws, which were used to disembowel their prey. These especially dangerous weapons average 9 inches long. These are very intelligent and highly clever creatures. They are able to solve intricate puzzles and develop strategies for hunting certain types of prey. Velociraptors travel in packs, typically 3 to 5 members, sometimes more. They are kin to wolves or orcas in the way that they hunt and work together as a group. One of the most typical hunting tactics of these creatures is one member of the pack will face its prey head-on, distracting it and allowing other members to come in and attack from the side. Velociraptors were some of the most deadly and dangerous creatures of their time. Yes, questions? Well, no one knows exactly what led to the extinction of the dinosaurs. There still remains a lot of debate in the scientific community. It's a widely popular theory, however, that an asteroid and the effects it had on the environment had a lot to do with mass extinction, along with massive volcanic eruptions and drastic climate changes, though scientists have not been able to determine the exact cause or causes of extinction. But we have a lot of theories and are getting closer to an answer every single day. We are hoping that within the next 5 years or so, our Jurassic Park scientists will be able to uncover the mysteries. Now, in this portion of the museum, you may see some animals who look very familiar to you. Not all prehistoric animals perished millions of years ago. In fact, quite a few of them survived and thrived. In this case here, you can see a creature that is very much still around today, the imperial scorpion. They are naturally found in West Africa, but have been known to be found in places all over the world. They are the largest breed of scorpion and the oldest land animal on Earth. Their fossils have not changed much since the beginning, and we have discovered fossils that date as far back as 400 million years ago. However, they may look a little frightening, but you don't have to worry about them too much when it comes to their stings. In fact, even the larger ones can be compared to a wasp when it comes to the power of their stings. Next, we have a creature that everyone is sure to recognize, the jellyfish. That's right. A lot of people don't know just how old these creatures are. These beautiful marine animals are found in every ocean on the planet. They are very unique because not only do they have absolutely zero bones in their body, but they also do not have a brain or a heart, yet they survive and thrive. In fact, jellyfish are estimated to be between 600 and 700 million years old, which would mean that they actually predate the dinosaurs. Yes? Yes, various breeds of sharks have also survived through time. For example, the goblin shark and the frill shark, both of which you can and will see at the Jurassic Park aquarium. Now it has come to a very exciting portion of our tour, which is the safari. We will be loading onto the safari cars with 4 or 5 to a car. No one has to worry about driving, as the cars are on a rail. The safari will end at the other side of the park at the Jurassic Park aquarium, where you will be free to explore and visit the shows at your own pace and time. There are also quite a few restaurants over there and eateries if any of you are getting a bit hungry, as it is about lunchtime. Speaking of which, your tour is at prime time because it is the first feeding of the day for our beloved T-Rex. If you would, everyone, please find your car and settle in. You do not need to do anything or push any buttons or whatnot. They won't do anything. But once I've made sure everyone is safely in, I will be getting into the car in front and you'll be able to hear me over your radio. If there is any trouble you are having during the tour, press the red button on the dashboard to alert me. We will stop the caravan and take care of the situation immediately. There are complimentary bottles of water in the back floorboards. Are there any questions before we embark on this safari tour? No? Very well. Please take your places. You will note that there is an electronic screen in front of your vehicle. During your tour, additional facts and information will display on the screen. If you look to your right now, you'll see a herd of the first dinosaurs on our tour called the Dilophosaurus. One of the earliest carnivores, we now know that the Dilophosaurus is actually poisonous, spitting venom at its prey, causing blindness and paralysis, which allows the carnivore to eat at its leisure. This makes the Dilophosaurus a beautiful but a deadly addition to Jurassic Park. We're now approaching the Tyrannosaurus Rex paddock. As I mentioned before, it's feeding time for our T-Rex, meaning we will be experiencing quite the show today. Here at Jurassic Park, we have dedicated and... Please, everyone remain calm and remain inside your vehicles. We are simply experiencing a minor glitch in our power grid at this time. It is nothing to be concerned about. I'm sure everything shall be remedied in no time. In the meantime, please relax. There is absolutely nothing to worry about. When it comes to your comfort and safety, Jurassic Park has spared no expense.